खातून थी, वो काम करती थी हमारे साथ, उस स्कूल टीचर थी। तो वो मुझे ने कहा कि उनके बेटे ने एक साल में 1215 किताबें पढ़ी हैं। एक साल में वो बच्चा उसका अभी जिस का स्टूडेंट था। एंड दिस इज व्हाट मेक दैट नेशन ए वेरी स्पेशल नेशन। दुनिया के अंदर अगर आज कोई राज कर रहा है तो वो इल्म कर रहा है। ये गन ना देखिए, ये जहाज ना देखिए, ये इल्म है। अगर आप नहीं जो कर रहे हैं एम इस्लामियात, वो खाली एम इस्लामियात को पकड़ के ही बैठ जाएं और बाकी चीज़ों को नहीं देखेंगे, तो मेरे ख्याल में इट्स नॉट फेयर ऑन यू के आप अपने एक खास डिसिप्लिन के अंदर पड़े हुए हैं और दैट्स इट। यही हमारा प्रॉब्लम है। हम ही समझते हैं कि हमारे जो जी सर जी ऑलराउंडर होना चाहिए जी। थैंक यू। सो लीडरशिप कैन बी डेवलप्ड, दैट्स माय पॉइंट कि आप लीडर बन सकते हैं। अगर आपके ज़हन में पहले था कि हम लीडर नहीं बन सकते तो you're wrong and you're completely wrong, absolutely wrong, and I can tell you're wrong. Right. एक मिनट और ब्रेक कर लेते हैं, इसलिए कि बात आपको पता है जो ब्रेन साइंस है वो हमें ये बताती है कि ज़्यादा कंसंट्रेशन
30 मिनट वो स्टक हो जाती है।
हाँ ठीक है ना, आप अभी बात कर लें। कोई पॉइंट है, कोई ऐसी चीज़ है जो आप करना चाहें, कोई सवाल है कोई करना चाहें? Just feel relaxed. How are we going?
We are going very well.
Yeah?
Because we are learning a lot of things.
Are you learning?
Yes.
Okay.
Fruitful.
They're learning, by the
Fantastic,
way.
sir.
Where's my money?
Session was fantastic.
Right. Okay. The leadership qualities. जितनी भी leadership qualities हैं, उनमें से अगर one of the best qualities आपको pick करना हो किस leader में, तो आप क्या pick करेंगे?
Honesty.
Honesty, that is G.
Communication skills.
Communication skills. If he's a good communicator, and yeah, that can be one of them.
Vision.
You can convey his message to others,
Practical.
what he want to say.
No, you're right. I agree with you 100%. Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
motivator.
G,
That's motivator.
it has to be motivator. Okay.
What
Okay. So if you have to pick one single attribute of a leader, then you will look what he says. Is that right? वो कितना अच्छा communicator है? I mean, that's your point, and that's a very good point. जी, आपने कहा था motivate होना चाहिए? It has to be motivation. It has to be motivation. Okay, जी. Anyone else?
Decision maker होना चाहिए.
He has to be a decision maker. Okay, thank you.
डुओ लाइक काम कर लेना चाहिए।
Okay, devote.
पैशन होना चाहिए।
Passion होना चाहिए.
मतलब वो अपने काम को कितना पेनली लेता है।
Okay. So how serious he is about his job. Thank you. Right. Risk taker. Good. Okay. Anyone? Sir, आप बोलिए क्या?
integrity?
Huh? Integrity होनी चाहिए. That's brilliant. Anyone else? Come on, just say something.
Credibility.
It seems like मेरी बातें आपको समझ नहीं आ रही हैं या you know too much and I just don't know much. Come on.
हम आपको सुन रहे हैं ना.
नहीं, मैं आपको सुनना चाहता हूँ. This is two-way communication. You know, वक्त ना जल्दी गुजरता है जब हम सब बात करते हैं. And teaching is all about learning from each other. I'm here to learn from you, honestly. And I have learned so many things. And you can call me every single day and I'll come. It's a wonderful class. You know, I haven't taught for a long period of time, but God, this is nice. I don't want to eat
And a
anything.
good leader has to be accessible.
Accessible, right. Brilliant.
फ्लेक्सिबल हो।
It has to be flexible.
Flexible as well.
So one quality, if you have to pick in a leader, it has to be flexible, right? Sohail bhai, you're a leader yourself. He's a
Visionary
preacher.
होना चाहिए.
Jake? It has to be visionary. What do you mean by visionary?
उसका फ्यूचर का आगे
You should
फोर्सिंग
see what other people don't see. Brilliant. Okay, anyone else, please?
Keen observer.
Keen observer. Thank you. Right. G? He has to be brave. Brilliant. I think we spoke about that, about one single character. He has to be, to me, he has to be a man of character. Do you think? If he's a man of character, that's what you look for, the boys and the girls. You know when you're going to marry someone, what do? He has to be a man of character. I don't know how ugly he looks or she looks. If she has a character, fine. I'm okay. And that's exactly what you should look into. So think about this now. Question. Think about a person. Think about a person that when you think about leaders or when you think about him or her, you think, wow, what a guy, what a girl, what a leader. Think about that person, that one person that you always kind of think.
God doesn't say. He is a man of words.
Right. Qaid-e-Azam. Listen, one more thing we need to be realistic. Qaid-e-Azam is our leader, obviously. Someone that has, now, someone has that passion, someone has that drive, someone has that, hope-giving kind of charisma. For now. Why do you think he is?
Then Martin Luther.
He's a good decision maker.
Okay.
He takes everything realistically. He go to the people and talk to them and learn their problems and do their best.
I've noticed some your people speak very good English, man. Honestly, I'm impressed. Honestly, that's really good.
And takes guidance from the Quran.
Honestly, you're a leader here. Do you know the moment that you speak, you make a point, you're a leader. You haven't got that fear anymore. Say what you want to say. It doesn't matter. If it's wrong, then what? Then what? I just made my point. Do you know what I'm saying? That's it. Okay. So you think that Taylor Erdogan and you think Martin Luther King?
Martin Luther King and
It looks like he has a great impression on you, hasn't he? Okay. Why do you think he's
You're asking about Martin Luther or
Martin Luther?
because he spent his all his life in that jail, and he never gave up.
Never
That's why.
compromised. Brilliant. Thank you. Right. Anyone else, please? Right. When you think about that person, the wow factor. Do you know the wow factor? Wow, what a guy, what a leader, what a player. Huh? What a player. Okay. What do you think? Who is that person?
You want to say Imran Khan?
Imran Khan is just very good. I like him too. Don't get me wrong. He's a nice guy. Although he's been shackled at the moment by your hidden forces, by his brilliant guy. Mahathir Mohamad. Thank you. Thank you. So everybody's so happy with me because he likes Imran Khan. And I'm just saying it. It's okay.
Mr. Edie.
Oh, brilliant. Do you know what? That's really
Great
right.
person.
Thank you. Man of character. Man of character. Man of character. They're people of character. You understand? Right. Think about a person that you don't really like. You know, you look at him and say, no, not you. Okay, think about that person now. I want you to think about that person that you don't really like. You know, it comes from that way and you say, no, not you.
As a leader?
Yeah?
As a leader?
As a leader, maybe a person that you know personally. Okay.
As a leader, maybe Imran Khan.
You don't like him. Why?
What?
Good point. I like that. Okay, what do you like him?
What do you think for Pakistan?
Oh,
Like he's saying that I'm a good leader, but what do you
Cancer
think?
hospital, that
Oh,
university, World Cup.
Okay.
He's an honest man. Okay, let's have a debate.
So before leadership, he did all of these things.
Okay.
Before leadership, he did all of these things.
Yeah.
But what after, like when he became a PM or like
But
Prime
he was
Minister of
not a
Pakistan,
good
then what he
team. That's
did,
why I said.
what he did,
Okay, no worries. That's your point.
yeah,
That's your
my
point.
I don't think
That's
he's
to
a
you.
leader.
To you, he's not a man of character.
Yeah, he's a man of words, only just words, not
Brilliant.
actions.
Oh, that's your point. You know what? I like that because you have a different point of view.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. You know, we got to have a different point of views. End of the day, we're not all the same. We all think differently. We have a different perception. And this is really, really healthy. Because I don't hate you because you have a different point of view. I like you because you have that. Because I'm learning from you. That's the attitude we should have. Okay, anyone else, please?
That's my husband.
Okay?
That's my husband.
Okay, you don't like him.
I like him. I like him because he's very honest in every
Okay,
relationship.
no, I'm joking.
Never you said
Okay, that's all
person who
right.
like knows and you said that.
Wonderful,
Wow, he's
wonderful.
a man of
That's really-
character, and
that-
I am asking.
Do you know
about
what? That's really nice of you to say. That's a brave of you to say. And honest, thank you. Do you know what? There are not many people who feel proud about their wives and their husbands. And in our culture, you know, we always think, I could have got a better wife. Not her, because you know her better now, right? And husband, you know, he doesn't come on time, he got mustache, he hasn't got, you know, a nice car or etc. He doesn't talk properly, he doesn't have a bath regularly. Unlike him. Right. Right. But you're absolutely right. If he's a man of character, then you married the right man. So thank you and thank him as well. And God bless you both. Do you know what? May Allah bless you with nice children as well. And you will make a great family because you love your husband. And that's so important. Loving your own husband and your wife. It's so important. This is ibadah, by the way. Okay. So the person that you don't really like, that's what I said. Okay. जब time होगा बताना sir. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm going to watch with me. Okay.
11 plus.
Okay, the person that you don't really like, why don't you like that person? Because that person is not a person of character. Generally, if he cheats, is bad character, isn't it? If he drinks, bad character. If he lies, bad character. If he's dishonest, bad character, right? So the one thing that you must pick, or we must be picking our leader, it must be a person, or she must be a person of character. Now, define character. What is character then? How do you define? You know, we define leadership, and you're a student. I want you to think about it because definition is so important. When you go to doctors, there is a certain kind of tablets and everything. They're defined for particular disease. So that's and that's how we define everything. So that befits that particular character, whatever we define it about. Okay. So how do you define character? What is character?
It firmly holds the moral values.
Firmly holds moral values.
दूसरों से आपको मुमताज करती है जो आपको दूसरों से मुख्तलिफ रखती है कि character आपकी कुछ
Okay.
qualities या
When we define something, for example, आप जब define करते हैं biology. Biology is a study of plants and animals.
Living things.
Living things, okay. Living. I've done that so many years ago. You know, I'm still very. Okay, it is plants because botany and zoology.
Yes.
You know, yeah, I remember that. Okay, so it defines. So anybody who defines biology, they're going to define it like that. Is that right?
Yeah.
So when you define a character, it has to be defined in one particular way. Am I right? Okay. And when you talk about chemistry, we talk about it's the composition of elements and compound or something like that, isn't it? Okay, thank you. Right. So how we define character? Please define it for me. Be very kind of you. So time क्या है सर हमारा?
5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes. Okay, thank you.
The two aspects of character, good and bad.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. I agree with you. Okay, sir.
किसी भी इंसान का वो रवैया जो दूसरे इंसानों को मुतासिर करता है
किसी भी इंसान का वो रवैया या दूसरे I think that's a good way of saying it. Brilliant. Thank you, sir. What's your name, sir?
आमिर
Amir bhai. Thank you. आपका बहुत शुक्रिया. जी.
Character is your actions.
You have been to my sessions before, haven't you?
Differentiate between right and wrong, good and bad.
That's another very good one.
It can be wrong, bad, or
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. But that is my definition.
moral qualities.
Moral qualities. How do you? Sorry.
Character is a quality which influence other.
That's leadership. Brilliant. Yes. So one part of it. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Character begins from what? It's your thoughts.
Mental.
It comes to your words. Do you know everything that you think? It comes through your words, right?
Actions define your character.
And the words they turn into actions. And those actions they turn into habits. Do you know if I smoke regularly, action, habit, I'm a smoker, right? If I lie regularly, I'm a liar. Yeah? If he goes to the court regularly, he's a solicitor. It's habit. So your thoughts turns into your words, and your words turns into action, and the action turns into your habits, and your habits makes a character. And you know what? Your character makes your destiny, wherever you want to go. Your words are bad, your thoughts are bad, your words are bad. Your words are bad, your actions are bad. Your actions are bad, your habits are bad. If your habits are bad, then your character is bad. And if your character is bad, your destiny is bad. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay? Okay. Well, thank you very much. Looks like time's over now, and I'm exhausted too. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? And you have a little break now, inshallah. When we come back, we will develop into character more. What are the components of character? The reason I'm saying this to you is I really want you to become leaders. And the next things that we're going to, because if you have a character, then you're a leader already. We look at the components of the leader's character. What makes character? Inshallah, we're going to look from an Islamic point of view, but at the same time from the Western point of view as well. Thank you very much.
Thanks.